Good afternoon, everybody. A warm welcome to this panel. My name is Fong. I'm from the Center for E-Learning, and with respect to faculty, I'm in the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, together with Dr. Siri. Together with me here is Shai Dato. You can call her Shai. She will be a very important person to all of you because she's attached to the Center for E-Learning, and with respect to your blended learning or whatever to do with e-learning pedagogy, she'll be an important contact for you. Okay. Hi. The title I have here is Enhancing Academic Productivity through Creative Commons, OER, IOER, and Open Book. So I did send out a survey, and thank you to all those of you who have responded. So let's have a look. So this was the survey that was given out concerning digital resources and AI application. Go on. So are you aware of Creative Commons licenses? And we can see that, no, I'm not familiar. Okay, so 80%. Creative Commons license, the normal one that we use is, of course, the C in the circle, kan? Copyright. Yeah. By default, everything that is online that you access, that you download, they are all taken to be copyright. Okay? So there are pro and con in using copyright. So I'm introducing to you something that might be new to the 80% of you. Okay, so we will have a look and see what it is, and you play a very important role in your academic life. You play a very important role for also your promotion eventually. Why? I will tell you. Okay, go on. Have you integrated Creative Commons? So we have yes, and occasionally, so it comes up to the 80%. Okay, which is correct. We'll show you how to integrate. Okay, go on. What challenges do you face when you're using these? So lack of awareness, majority, unclear licensing through, and difficulty finding. So we'll show you actually how to look for them also. Go on. So that is something called a license, called Creative Commons license. If you Google CC, just put CC, you will see some kind of a logo coming out. So what is that? We'll have a look. Are you aware of them as an OER repository? Majority is no. Okay, so we have a platform that is prepared for all of us, all of you, to create your learning object and then use the Creative Commons license topic there, and then you can upload it into the repository. Anything that you upload in the repository, it will be accounted for in your ELMPT. Okay, and also for your promotion next time when you're applying, for your senior or for even your professorship, eventually, all these are marks that will be accumulated. So this is one platform where you can upload your materials that is under the CC license, only for CC license punya product. Copyright punya tak boleh atas sini. Okay, so you must know, there are copyright, there's also the Creative Commons, which is called open licensing. So all those materials, now since the 80% of you who never heard of a CC, let me tell you that Creative Commons open licensing is stressed by our Ministry of Higher Education. Why? Because our ministry is also subjected under UNESCO. So UNESCO is promoting very strongly this thing called Creative Commons license. And anything using that license will then be called as an OER, Open Educational Resources. Now, at the moment, the 80% of you may for the first time listen to this will be very blurred. What in the world is Fong talking about? Okay, but I tell you, it's going to play a very important part in your academic life. Okay, so this place is a platform for all of you. Nanti we have a look. Go on. Do you use Canva to create teaching material? So we bring this in because as you can see, 50% belum pakai lagi. We use I think primarily we use PowerPoint, kan, especially for presentation. But these days, there is something exciting coming up that will make PowerPoint, it will reduce the use of PowerPoint eventually. Okay, we go on. I will tell you why. What content do you create with Canva? So majority go for presentation, for slides, okay, for posters, for making videos. Memang they're very good. Right? So whiteboard, zero. So in the afternoon or afterwards, the second session, I will talk to you about in Canva, what are the features that you can use to increase the satisfaction of your student. Because many times, lecturers, the moment they hold the mic, you see, until now, all of you, tak ada peluang untuk buka mulut lagi. The lecturers, the more you hold this, can go on, blah, 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 blah. Okay, which is not so good. So how we can make use of interactivity within whiteboard to engage our students? I'm from education. So to me, the cognitive aspect of active cognitive aspect of learning in any field, it needs not only instructor sharing, but it needs the student being engaged. They need to be terlibat, okay? Student instructor, and especially student content. How they do it? Canva has got many features there. That's why I say that it's very important to pick up this. Okay, go on. Okay, so memang, okay, there are also those majority who haven't used it. Now mine, go on. H5P. Now, H5P, how many are using it? Okay, or maybe you use it for quiz. So we will also have a look in your ITEL, okay? We can actually use H5P. And the whole idea again is to increase interactivity by our students, to engage them. Okay, go on. What are AI application? Majority ChatGPT. Okay, and there are also some, those who do not use 11% and others. So about 80% here are using it. Generative AI. How many of you have informed the student, jangan pakai AI? At least, from your mouth, please use your own brain. Please use your own thinking skill. Anybody? There you got yeah, memang. Because there's a danger. This AI make them lazy cognitively. It's true. Your assignment question you bagi, dia masuk ke salah-salah, you get all the answer, dia modify, dia paraphrase lagi, sampai macam original. They give to you. So there's a big danger there. We will discuss a little bit as we go on afterwards. Okay, go on. What do you feel about integrating AI? So very positive, majority, somewhat positive, okay, because it got potential and so on. On the whole, okay, I will give you an article afterwards from our M2A and also from Mohe that AI, we as educators must allow, benarkan our students pakai AI. So what kind of a guideline you give them? Okay, that's where we are still debating. What kind of assignment you give them? We are still debating upon that. But you like it or whatever suspect or suspicion they have concerning AI, we must benarkan and mesti galakkan mereka pakai. Okay. Having said that, a lot of a discussion is needed on guideline. Okay, go on. Do you allow students to use? So there you are. Yes, by the clear guideline. So it will be good, later on along the way, we will share what kind of guideline you use. Okay, go on. If you allow AI use for the condition, students must disclose AI. The majority AI can be used for brainstorming, but not final submission. I think it's a good guideline to tell them, you jangan give me the one that AI give you and then you submit. I can get you, I can check, I see that it's AI punya product, I feel you. And you must mean it. You must mean it. Okay, go on. What are your concerns about students using AI? So, quality of learning and critical thinking skill, academic integrity, plagiarism. These are all real problems. Okay, go on. Thank you for the feedback. So we can see that there are concerns that we can discuss further. And in the world of what we discussed just now, many more will come up as guidelines. So now I'm going to touch on from the survey. So because of this, I then come up to this to talk to you about OER, IOER, concerning copyright and Creative Commons, and also concerning something called open book. Go on. Whatever that we discuss over here and the work done through Pusat e-PEMBELAJARAN in UMS is to support the SDG. And SDG, you know that there are 17 identified problems in our planet Earth. So these are in the university, like in UMS, we're trying to solve this problem. No poverty, we're trying to solve the problem of hunger and so on. So our main area here is concerning quality education and to reduce inequality. Okay. Whatever we are doing is all related to SDG. Go on, yeah. Dear colleagues, education is sharing. We are all educators, whatever field we may be in. And we interact with our students, we impart our knowledge, we impart our skill, and we have research, we share to them, we share to them our passion, and we receive feedback from them, and we correct them accordingly. So locally in UMS, we are doing this. But with the internet, our outreach is more than UMS. Okay, go on. By the way, this slide have been given to you, and I think Gora has already put into the WhatsApp group. Interchange and usage of multimedia digital content because of all are digitalized. So they are all available. But whatever it is, whatever material you're looking at, as a consumer, you must know that hey, before you use anything, don't take it for free, you know. People are sharing their condition. So by default, they are copyrighted. Okay. So this is important. Go on. Now, for the start of your academic life here, okay, please understand any idea that you have is not copyrighted. But if you have the idea and you share it in any of these platform or media, your expression is being expressed somewhere. Then, whatever that you've said there is all copyrighted by default. You tak perlu masukkan the symbol, you know. By default, they are all copyrighted for you already. By default. Okay? So, copyright protects the expression of ideas, but not the ideas themselves. Having said that, be a little bit more careful. Dr. Rosli is a person who, I tell you, if you know him later on, whatever he gave also, he will share to you. Okay? But I like to tell you, that whatever great ideas that you have, you share it to among a group of your cluster and maybe come up with a research proposal. You know what I mean? Because anybody hear you share and they gas out the idea and quickly come up with a proposal, they are the first. They take over you already. You complain, tak boleh. Okay. I'm not telling you to be selfish, but whatever idea, okay, you do share with some people, especially some more experienced people, okay, then right along with some gurus, there's a beginning, For me, when I started, I have been a teacher in the school. Saya actually seorang guru for 20 tahun di sekolah. Okay, so when I went to join the university, then I was doing many things, but it doesn't bring in values to my academic resume or whatever. So until, some professors came along and said, Fong, come, follow me. Do follow some top gurus, okay? You gain a lot from them, from the experience. And also, you write papers, go along with some top guru. They somehow carry weight to support your article. Okay, having said that, okay, be careful, okay? I think ideal, okay. Go on. So we're talking about copyright, something that's so important. Okay, go on. The internet enables sharing, but copyright restricts sharing. Anything, again, you want to, why you restrict? Go on. Let's say you take any book, and then you look at the page on copyright. So there'll be a page on copyright. And inside there, it will say here, this part. But normally it's so small, we don't read. But actually, it says this, all rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced in any form or by an electronic or mechanism means, including information storage and retrieval system, retrieval system, without permission in writing from the publisher. Hey, what is this? Written permission? Written. So copyright means you want to use anything from any particular textbook, you not only just cite it and put it there, you patutnya write into the publisher, get written permission to safeguard you in the long run. Okay, let me see how serious it can be. Okay, go on. So without, you need written permission. May I ask all of us, here, how many of you have ever written to a publisher to say that I'm using this, in my blah blah article? You just inform them, at least inform them, or seek permission. Okay, just put up the hand. Anyone who has done it at least one time. It's not our practice, okay? But I'm telling you, this is a healthy practice. How important is it? Go on. There are consequences. Copyright is a legal issue. So sorry, I'm not talking to real small students, I'm talking to adults. Okay? And we don't want to get ourselves into hot soup with the legal system. Okay? What kind of people can get into this system? You Google and see in Malaysia who are the professors that got into trouble before. Okay? Click. Go on. Okay, Harvard University president resigned. What? Bila itu? 2024. Last year. You know about this? This fella, this professor, Claudine Gay, a panel investigated her work, You see, when you are a small little fella, people don't kacau you. But when you become somebody, sometimes, I don't know why, some human being, for whatever reason, their eye become red or green, or I don't know what I call it. So they form a panel and they found that, hey, the paraphrase reproduce the language of others without quotation mark. It can be interpreted as taking credit for another academic work. That means you take a paragraph from a textbook or from a journal, and then you put it into your article, into your thesis, and other citation, where you get it from, it means it is from you, kan? It means from you. That was the trouble. Peter lupa I think. She must have missed out. We are human beings. We are human kind, okay? So you may miss out putting citation. People investigate line by line and find that, especially these days with the computer, AI technology, you can check out easily. Hey, because of copyright, because of copyright. So how could you avoid this? Okay, that's why I'm talking about Creative Commons licensing. This fellow is a singer, Mariah Carey. I think many of us know her. Okay, and last year she was being sued for $20 million. Okay, by Angie Stone. Angie Stone is a country singer who at one time wrote the song together with her. And then later on, she continued to sing and she earned all the millions of dollars. And then Angie now want to claim, wait, I was also go with you in writing that song. You know what I mean? So when you go with people and so on, there are legal issues there. Okay, go on please. So copyright again. YouTube. Any one of you have heard your student supposed to pass out assignment in YouTube and then suddenly tell you, ayah, saya punya YouTube video corrupted or tak boleh access. Because of this, my assignment for you, please bagi saya 1 minggu lagi. They're not lying, they're telling the truth. Their YouTube suddenly cannot access. Any one of you, where your students suddenly tell you, your video cannot access YouTube? When they do, okay, it's because of this problem usually. Okay, go on. People who produce a lot of YouTube, okay, then our students especially, they like to put some background music, and those background music are actually copyright punya. So somebody complain, they will get strike one. And they will say that a copyright owner asks us to take down your video because they believe it contains material that violates the copyright. It can be just a piece of music or clip of music. Go on. It can be strike number 2. Again, if you do not amend accordingly, but the third time you get a strike number 3. See, 2021, this is the case, January, February, after 3 days, they give you the third strike. What happened? The YouTube channel terminated. All video removed by YouTube. Not able to monetize your YouTube. Some people earn a lot of money from YouTube. Okay? No new channel allowed for you. Please share this with the student. These strikes, please freely share with the students. Tell them the legal implication that can take place. Okay? At least on your part, you have already informed them. Okay. Then if they have this problem, then they are accountable. Go on. So how do you avoid copyright? So you see the copyright punya infringement are the consequences that are very heavy. So the safest way, of course, is use your own created content. Example in YouTube, for example. Get written permission from author publisher. Okay, so it's a good habit. Another one is use OER with CC license. So that's how important this topic I'm discussing with you right now, okay, is able to avoid copyright problem. Okay, go on. So here, in UNESCO, in 2012, there's a new declaration, okay, because of the copyright problem. So they come up with declaration calls on government worldwide to open the license publicly funded education materials for public use. Any one of you has seen this before? Anyone? Anyone know about this? No, My dear colleagues, can you just imagine, sorry, I don't know your name. Okay, I know only a few people by name. Dr. Siri got, let's say, a $500,000 grant, okay, from FRGS. And then you do something, and then now you come up with a hasil, and then you publish it into a high impact factor journal. That's normally the correct trend, isn't it? Okay. Then now, I'm from the public, and I know about your project, and I heard about your project. So I find Dr. Cyril and say, hey, Dr. Cyril, can you please share with me your outcome of your particular grant, 500,000 punya? What is the hasil? He said, yes, boleh, of course. Go and look up in that particular article, in that particular journal, high impact journal. And I go and find ada firewall, ada paywall there. I mesti bayar. Betul high impact. You got to pay to get the article. What is this? You have been hijacked. You have been kidnapped. And we mean it. UNESCO says that is wrong. Public funded, who paid the 500,000 to you? My money public punya money betul lah. FIGS money are all public money, you know. My uncle punya money is with you, you know. You know what I mean? So all of us, we got to be very accountable with the money that we use from our grant. They're coming from the public and the public wants to know something. Hey, share with them share with them really. So this is the problem of copyright. The publisher holds the copyright. Okay. UNESCO is saying that, hey, publicly funded punya, for example, FRGS, any grant that we have from UMS, patutnya the educational materials should be available for the public. Make it available. Okay, that's what we are promoting. And in UMS, we are promoting this strongly. Okay, you are new to it, but please listen to this, and by the end of this 1 hour, you should be convinced, I hope. Go on. So this is the norm. Okay, and this is public domain. If you Google, you know, you find that there are some materials that are under public domain. Public domain means, let's say, yesterday, okay, today, I copyright, you know, okay, my materials, and then it's copyrighted under my name. And let's say I pass away yesterday. Okay, so 50 years, my work will be in public domain. But it needs to be 50 years old. Selepas saya meninggal dunia. But I say, hey, I don't want. I'm like Dr. Rosleo. My heart is, I want to share now. Why must I wait until after 50 years I mati dah you can use it freely? I want to share now freely. Okay? Boleh tak? Boleh. Here. Some right reserved Creative Commons. And this is what this license is all about. You now can lay out the condition of your license. Go on. Okay, so I'm bringing you very aggressively into licensing, you know. Okay? Believe me, you'll be using it. Okay. So there are only 4 symbols in this CC. It's a BY. It means if you see any material CCBY, it means you must cite the name of the author. Normal. Fair alike. It means what license you use, you must use the same license. Non-commercial, if you see the symbol like that, then that video, you boleh refer to, boleh ambil ini, masuk ke dalam lagi satu video, and then sell the video. You cannot commercialize. If you see this. And then no derivative. It means, you know, that particular painting, you cannot take and then change the color inside. Tak boleh. No modification allowed. Okay, go on. Ada 4 symbol. Dari 4 symbol ini, you can have all these licenses coming up. So, CC0, public domain. Okay, CCBY, BYSA, BYNC, BYNCSA. So, all these parts are governed by something called 5R. It means that, you know, all these, you can retain them. That means you can go to Google search. Okay, afterwards, you go to Google search. All by default are copyright kan. But you know that there is a way to filter to get only Creative Commons punya material. Have you used it before? Okay, afterwards. So, okay. And then we can retain it, reuse it, revise it, remix it, redistribute it. That is called OER. So, I'm showing you essentially that you can get your materials from Harvard University. You can get a portion of CC materials from MIT, from a London University, and then you curate them together, remix them, and become your own article legally, without permission. Okay? Because anybody who uses this license, it means that it is the OER. It is free and perpetual permission to engage in the 5R. After we have a look, okay? Those materials that are under CC, that means permission given. You don't have to write to me to get permission to use any of my book. Go ahead, use it. Cite my name will do. Okay, go on. The equal one tadi, go back. Ini saya boleh-boleh ni jangan pakai lah. Non-derivative. Means when you use it, you cannot remix with anything else. Okay, so please. All this okay. Okay, go on. So OER is Open Educational Resources, and the open here refers to free permission of IR. Permission perpetual and irrevocable. Permission granted, Tadi the book there says, written permission must come from the author atau the publisher kan. Kalau you get material that are CC, tak perlu. So you're safe. Just like the professor tadi, okay, got material from certain books, didn't know how to paraphrase properly at that point in time, got into trouble. Here permission given already, so no problem. Okay, go on. Okay, so this is the definition of OER given by UNESCO. OER are learning, teaching, and research materials in any format and medium that reside in the public domain under copyright that have been released under an open license. Open license is CC, that permit no cost access, reuse, purpose, adaptation, redistribution by others. Go on. Any of this material. Okay. So definition is given over for you. Go on. You ask, mana contohnya? People who are so freely sharing their product. Example, MIT. Anybody have gone to MIT, at least go in there to have a look? Anybody just pernah access MIT? Anybody? Okay. Tonight, nanti, you I think might as well have a look now. Okay. Click. Okay. ocw.mit.edu. You come here, okay? And what does it say here? Unlocking knowledge, empower minds. This is a slogan. Free lecture notes. Examination question, free. Videos. What video? Lectures by their renowned professors. Available free for you here. No registration required. Okay? And it's available. Okay? So you as an educator, you can go in here. Okay? Okay. Move down. Move. Okay. So you tap whatever lah, and then you look around. Okay. Okay. So whatever syllabus that you have, you want to gubalkan your sukatan, you want to upgrade certain part of your exam questions or whatever, or notes, hey, look for places like this. Okay? So this is example MIT lah. Okay. Look, what their license is CC, BY, NCSA. That means they're telling you all of my materials. Now, their syllabus, their lecture notes, their books, all are here, free. Use it. And it's under CCBY. Means any video you use, hey, tak perlu permission. Go ahead, use it freely, don't worry. Okay, but you start from where you got it. And then don't commercialize their product. Don't take the video and then curate to become one video and make money. And use the same license. Okay, they started in 2001. They're the champion. Okay, go on. Another one, okay, okay, Pressbook. Explore. Okay, I put a symbol here. I mean, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes, every one of you. Okay, this is already given to you. You just click this, and then you just go to the search, and you search according to whatever, and just have a look. These are all textbooks, and all these textbooks, 7,000 of them over, are all under CC. So you can copy them, revise them, remix them, redistribute them for your course or whatever, for your article or whatever. Okay. Please explore. Let's have a look. Okay, an example now. I just open here. Afterwards, you just explore. Okay, search. Okay, I just search. Okay, find a book. These are all books by professors, from universities. Okay, okay, and you can put in something on what? Okay, let's say finance. Okay, or AI or whatever. And then there are these books. Look. Okay, okay. Okay, now so the details, of from who and all those things are there. University of Regina Press or whatever. And let's say you click into them and see. Click. Okay, now for example, this is the book. Okay, the license is there. You see, read the book. Okay, and the book here, look at the content up there. Contents, look. So the format is quite different from a book, a normal conventional book. But the other press book, they have this kind of things available. Okay, and so on. Have a look and see, just explore. Okay. Afterwards, when we come back, I want to show you that in UMS, now we also have got a platform macam the press book. And here you will be able, now, for example, you see now some of your colleagues, you may see their name here. So, our medical, these are our lecturers. Most of them. Now, example, our medical punya, now Firdaus, who is from medical punya hand, you kenal Firdaus? There you are. So Firdaus ada buku sini pun. Okay, so look at it, read book, example, content, and so on. The same format. So some of our lecturers have already started doing this. And it will be open to actually all of you eventually. Those who are interested, okay, you can create your own textbook over here. Okay, so we have a real example of our students and we have platform ready. And semua buku ini diisytiharkan by UMS. Okay, but there must be the correct procedure lah on how to do it. We have training for you. Okay, okay.